Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Unit 7. We're finishing up Unit 6 tonight, and we're going to be talking next week about accounting, but this week we're finishing up talking about marketing. So you should be turning in your papers by 11:59 tonight. I'll be grading them Monday and Tuesday. I'll have them back to you no later than Wednesday, and you'll be able to see what my comments were, and you can start working on your Unit 8 project. But before we get to that, let's look at Unit 7. Let's see what we have going on this week. So we're going to talk this week about financial statements, and we are skimming. I'm going to use this example. I'm just going to hold it up. It's my car insurance card. We're skimming that much of accounting in this week. So if you've taken any accounting classes, you know how in-depth they can be. And I am not an accountant, but I've had several accounting classes, including cash accounting and tax accounting, and I remember a lot about my tax accounting class. Even though the laws have changed, I learned a lot in that class. But understanding the basic financial statements are really important. You're also going to talk about accounting practices and how they affect an organization's business model. Should be out there. Model. When a business has proper accounting in place, they are able to manage more effectively and execute their strategic and tactical plans. When you don't have good accounting practices, kind of haphazard, and I find this more with small businesses than sometimes in large businesses too. You'd be surprised what happens. And I'm going to give you an example of a business. So I have a friend, and she was approached by another friend. So it was two friends that were separate. But she was approached about buying a small cafe restaurant from the other friend. And the other friend said, look, we're doing really great with this cafe. Look at the deposits that we have every day. Look how much we're depositing. So this friend of mine, even though I warned her, she took a second mortgage on her house and invested in the restaurant. Well, the restaurant was not profitable. And it was a bad decision and move on her part to invest in that restaurant. Fortunately, she was able to get her money out of it and everything worked out well, but it was a lesson learned. So it's not just one piece of the accounting puzzle. It all fits together, and each of the accounting documents flow into each other. So if you have experience in accounting, you know what I'm talking about. And you guys do accounting all the time. You look at a budget in your personal life. You look at what I have coming in, what I have going out, what do I need to save for, what do I need to do. So that's what we're going to talk about. So this week you are going to read and review the materials that we have, actively participate in the unit discussion. We have one question this week. You're going to complete and submit your Unit 7 mini assignment, complete and submit your Unit 7 quiz. And I wanted to give you a heads up that your final business plan, which is a compilation of the Unit 2, Unit 4, Unit 6 paper with an executive summary and a conclusion on the end, as well as your references, by next Saturday. Papers are due by Saturday because I have until Tuesday to get the grades in. This semester has flown by, and I've really enjoyed working with you guys. I cannot believe we're at Unit 7 already. So your discussion forum. We're going to talk about accounting practices. I want you to reflect on the accounting practices of a business that you're familiar with. And some of you work in a hospital setting. The accounting practices and the statements there are a little different than other organizations, because other organizations, let's say you're running a fast food restaurant, your revenue is going to come from your sales of whatever food product you have. However, in the hospital, your revenue comes from insurance companies and CMS, Medicare, Medicaid. So it's a little bit different, a lot of it different, than in a standard business. So we can send out a bill for $10,000, but the insurance contractually might only pay us $300. So it's very different. Explain why each statement's important and how accounting is an integral part of an organization. And if an organization has less than optimal accounting practices, how will it affect their business model? This is an example. This is a screenshot of the Unit 7 mini assignment with the blanks. I am also posting a second video that shows you what to do. But pretty much what you're going to do is, you see right here where it says assets, 16,200, you're going to drop that number right into that yellow block. Where it says liabilities, 13,750, you're going to drop it right here into that yellow block. You don't have to get the numbers from anywhere else. They're all right here. So this is kind of like a matching kind of thing. I want you to take note and understand that when you see a parentheses there, that means that's a negative number. It means it's a subtraction. So make sure you subtract those numbers. This is the fundamental error I see in students performing this assignment. They don't take these down as a negative and they add it where it's supposed to be subtracted. So that's what we're going to work on this week. It should go very quickly. And finally, what I want to say is, I cannot believe school's starting already. I believe our school system starts this week. I know it starts this week. I'm not sure which day. Football season is upon us. The Saints are at training camp, and I'm sure if your team is the Eagles, they're at training camp, or whoever else you might be rooting for, because people root for people all over the country. But everybody's back at training camp. The high schools are back in session. The kids are back practicing football, and the little ones are getting ready to go. So I hope you're getting them pulled together and ready to move along for back to school. School supplies are all on sale. That's a wonderful thing. But this is, if you have small children, you're getting them ready to go back to school, but you still have your schoolwork to do. And what I want to say about that is you guys are setting an example for your children. And if you don't have children, you're setting an example for the children that might be around you, like your nieces or nephews or cousins or whomever, your friends' kids. You're setting an example, especially when you get your work done on time and they see you studying and they know that you're serious about school. So congratulations to you for setting a great example. I will be with you the rest of the week. We'll be talking about accounting. I'll be bouncing in to the discussion forums. If you have any questions, let me know. And the second video that I'm going to talk about, the mini assignment, is pretty much what I just went over with you, but I think I went into a little more detail on that video. So you guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful day, and I will be talking with you all week. Bye.